Have you ever wondered how a remote desert outpost with no oil, no fertile land, and no water turned into one of the wealthiest and most futuristic cities in the world? Dubai's story is not just about skyscrapers and supercars. It's about survival, ambition, and bold leadership in the harshest environment imaginable. For most of history, the area we now call Dubai was little more than sand and sea. Human settlement in the region dates back over 5,000 years. Early inhabitants lived in palm frond huts, survived on fishing, herding goats and camels, and collected rainwater when they could. Dubai's biggest advantage was its location, along ancient trade routes connecting Mesopotamia, the Indus Valley, East Africa, and the Persian Gulf. By the early 1700s, the Al Maktoum family, leaders of the Bani Yas tribe, took control of the settlement near the Dubai Creek. The creek was shallow but crucial. It allowed small trading boats to dock and gave birth to Dubai's identity as a trading town. By the 1800s, Dubai was known for pearl diving. Every summer, thousands of men would sail out to sea in wooden boats called dhows, diving without oxygen tanks to search for natural pearls. Pearls were the backbone of the local economy, traded as far as India and Europe. In 1892, Dubai signed a treaty with the British Empire. The British would protect Dubai from rival tribes and colonial threats, while Dubai would align its foreign policy with British interests. This protection allowed Dubai's rulers to focus on economic growth. They introduced policies that were unusual for the time: no income tax, low tariffs, and religious tolerance. Merchants from Persia, India, and East Africa flocked to Dubai, giving it a multicultural foundation that still exists today. But prosperity didn't last. In the 1930s, the pearl industry collapsed when Japanese scientists perfected cultured pearls, which were cheaper and easier to produce. At the same time, the Great Depression caused global demand for luxury items to drop. Dubai's economy crashed. Poverty spread. There was no oil to fall back on. Yet Dubai didn't fade away. When Sheikh Rashid bin Zayed Al Maktoum became ruler in 1958, he inherited a poor, dusty town, but he had a vision. Even before oil, he began modernizing Dubai's infrastructure. He borrowed money to dredge the Dubai Creek so that larger ships could enter. He built roads, schools, hospitals, and even an airport when there were barely any planes landing. Then came the turning point. Oil was discovered in 1966. It wasn't a massive reserve like in Abu Dhabi, but it was enough to accelerate development. Sheikh Rashid didn't waste the profits. He built Port Rashid, expanded the airport, and laid the foundation for a modern city. He saw oil not as an end, but as a temporary advantage, a bridge to a post-oil future. In 1971, Dubai joined the 6 other emirates to form the United Arab Emirates. This new federation allowed the emirates to share resources, coordinate policies, and benefit from each other's strengths. While Abu Dhabi became the political capital, Dubai positioned itself as the commercial and financial heart of the UAE. Through the 1980s and 90s, Dubai invested in logistics, aviation, and trade. It built the Jebel Ali port, now the largest man-made port in the world, and created free trade zones that attracted global businesses. Dubai International Airport grew rapidly, becoming a major global transit hub. By offering zero income tax, 100% foreign ownership in certain zones, and world-class infrastructure, Dubai pulled in foreign companies, investors, and talent. Then came the era of mega projects. The Burj Al Arab Hotel, shaped like a sail, made headlines in the late 90s. It was followed by even bolder ideas. The Palm Jumeirah, the World Islands, and the burjkhalifa, which in 2010 became the tallest building on Earth. Each project was more than real estate. It was a global advertisement for Dubai's ambition. Tourism exploded. Dubai became a global playground, luxury resorts, massive shopping malls, desert adventures, indoor ski slopes, and a skyline like no other in the Middle East. But this rapid expansion came with risks. In 2008, the global financial crisis hit hard. Real estate values plummeted, foreign investors fled, and dozens of projects were put on hold. Dubai was heavily in debt. But it didn't collapse. Neighboring Abu Dhabi stepped in with a $10 billion bailout, and in gratitude, Dubai named its tallest tower the Burj Khalifa after Abu Dhabi's ruler. It was a humbling moment, but also a reset. Over the next decade, Dubai focused on recovery, innovation, and resilience. The government invested in clean energy, smart city technology, artificial intelligence, and digital infrastructure. It launched initiatives like Dubai Internet City, Dubai Silicon Oasis, and the Museum of the Future. Dubai became a global hub not just for business and tourism, but for ideas. In 2021, after a year's delay due to the COVID-19 pandemic, Dubai hosted Expo 2020. It welcomed millions of visitors and showcased what the city stood for: diversity, sustainability, and forward-thinking development. Today, Dubai is home to over 3 million people from more than 200 nationalities. It has no income tax, world-class healthcare, elite universities, and one of the busiest airports in the world. It continues to evolve, with ambitions to become the smartest city on Earth, powered by AI and green technology. Yet, beneath the glass towers and luxury cars, Dubai's story is still rooted in one simple truth: survival through vision. This city didn't grow because of luck or oil. It grew because it refused to accept limits. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments.